Hi, my name is George von Leonrod. I put together the 2023 junior high football recap. Here's a look at their season. Hi, I'm George von Leonrod, and I'm here with Mr. Lawson, and he's the head coach for the junior high football team. I got a few questions for him. So the first question is, what did you expect coming into the season?
I expected us to build off of what we did last year. Last year we were 3-4, and kind of this year we had a good summer weights turnout, so I expected pretty similar results considering the amount of effort that the guys put in during the summertime. And a lot of our 7th graders had played football, the rec football, the last 2-3 years, so I expected pretty similar results, possibly even better.
And did you meet those expectations?
Yeah, we did. We ended up being 4-3. We won our first 4, lost our last 3. We played some of the better teams our last 3 games with some injuries. And so, but I was really proud of how we finished out the season still.
Where did you see the most improvement in your team?
I think one was in the weight room because I had 12 of my 13 guys that kind of attended 85% or better in the summer. Then also I had quite a bit of experience is what I noticed. My 7th graders weren't as timid because they've had the experience. And then also, you know, all my players are eligible again for the 2nd year in a row, which was huge because then there's no what ifs on on if this person would have played, would we have won. So that was kind of one of our biggest things. And they really adapted well to a lot of the formations we did. We did more formations this year than we did last year. So I was really proud of kind of how they adapted to those different formations as well as with all the injuries.
And what was the best game that you played this season?
There's probably 2 of them. One was probably Tribune. It was 26-8. They had the ball for about 7 minutes in the first quarter and they didn't end up scoring at all. Then we scored on the first play and then our defense didn't end up giving a touchdown until 4th quarter. So, I mean, Tribune and then Quinter was another good game. We were really flowing offensively. I had 2-3 different guys scoring that game without my starting running back. So I was really happy with how we performed in the Quinter game as well.
And what was the worst game that you played this season, and what did you learn from it?
Worst game is probably Hill City, considering we lost one of our starters, and then our attitude kind of sunk once one of our starters went out, and we learned that even regardless of the score, you got to kind of play for pride for your teammates, and you got to show how much you want to improve regardless of the score. So that was Hill City, and then, I mean, also Atwood, we got shut out, and that was a really tough game for those 8th graders. It was their last home game, and so I think that was one thing, is about pride and just how bad do you want to win for your teammates, not necessarily for your coaches, but for your teammates.
And what was your biggest takeaway from the season and leading into next season?
I think our biggest takeaway is that we need to bring that intensity from the weight room to the practices as well, and we need to kind of be able to be more willing to soak up more information, more plays like a sponge, you know, kind of, because we're losing our starting running backs and starting quarterback, so we're going to have a lot of guys willing to step up and be vocal leaders, because that's what we're going to miss a lot. Was my 8th graders this year were very vocal, so hopefully next year we can kind of have some more 7th graders willing to step up into that role.
Thank you.